All right, hey everybody. All right, so we're going to work on factoring today. And we're going to be working on factoring. You're going to hear a lot of things or hear it say like where a is equal to 1. Because remember, this is all coming from the form ax squared plus bx plus c. And since there's nothing in front of the n or you don't see a number, remember a is 1. Okay, so what we always do is we always take a times c and we think of what are the factors that add up to b. So you're looking for the factors of a times c that add up to b. So we want the factors of, in this case would be 1 times negative 10, which equals negative 10. And we want the sum of those two numbers to equal positive 3. So we're going to list our factors. 1 times negative 10, negative 1 times 10, 2 times negative 5, and negative 2 times 5. All right, so if we do the sum, 1 and negative 10 is negative 9. Negative 1 and 10 is 9. 2 and negative 5 would add up to give us negative 3, and negative 2 and 5 would give us 3. So which two factors add up to 3? Well, negative 2 and 5. So you just write your answer as n minus 2 times n plus 5. And this is your binomial expressions, right? These are your two binomials. All right? So first thing you do is you figure out what the factors of a times c are that add up to this, and you make a factor table like this, and then you look for the 2. So whichever one is 3, in this case here's 3, so it's a negative 2, and there's no sign in front of this, so we know that's a positive 5. So that's where you get n minus 2, n plus 5. All right? Okay, I'm going to do a few more examples as we go through these, like we've done before in the past, guys. Write them down, try them on your own, and if you have questions, email me. But as I'm working through these, you guys should be working through them too. That way you get a little more practice. All right, so we're going to do, the next one is going to be m squared minus 3m minus 18. All right, so we're looking for the factors of 1 times negative 18, which is negative 18. And we want them to have a sum or add up to negative 3. So we always go 1, negative 18, negative 1, 18, negative 3, 6, 3 and negative 6, 2 and negative 9, negative 2 and 9. All right, so these add up to negative 17. Negative 1 and 18 would add up to positive 17. Negative 3 and 6 would add up to 3. 3 and negative 6 adds up to negative 3. 2 and negative 9 is negative 7. Negative 2 and 9 is positive 7. So what are the factors of negative 18 that add up to negative 3? There's negative 3. So our factors are positive 3 and negative 6. So we would write our answer as m plus 3 times m minus 6. Again, binomial factors. It's a binomial because it has two terms. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and do 2 more at least here. Okay. All right. So r squared plus 4r minus 60. All right, so what are the factors of negative 60 times 1 that add up to 4? So this is negative 60 that adds up to 4. 1 times negative 60, negative 1 times 60. Okay, and we're going to keep doing these, all right? We can do 2 and 30. You can keep going through, you can list every single one of them, all right? And if you get something like this, as you guys start getting better, you know, you're going to do 2 and negative 30, negative 2 and 30, okay? And then you'll do 4 and negative 15, negative 4 and positive 15. You'll keep going through this, right? And if you get to the next one, which is 6 times negative 10 and negative 6 times 10, right? Let's look and see here. So our sum for our first two would be negative 59. 59. 2 and negative 30 would add up to negative 28. 2 and positive 30 would be 28. 4 and negative 15, negative 11. Negative 4 and 15 is 11. 6 and negative 10 is negative 4. Negative 6 and 10 is positive 4. So what are the two factors of negative 60 that add up to positive 4? Well, there's positive 4. Our factors are negative 6 and positive 10. So we would write our answer as n minus 6 times n, or sorry, r minus 6 times r plus 10. Okay, and that's all you're doing. You're gonna enter the answer in the box on Edge Elastic, just like that. No spaces, okay? Open parentheses, variable, sign, value, close parentheses. Open parentheses, variable, sign, value, close parentheses, okay? And if you did type it like this would also be okay. It's the same thing. You're gonna get the same answer if we multiply this back out, if we distribute it back out. Remember when you guys were working on multiplying binomials. All right, and the last one for today. And again, guys, remember, if you have questions, email me. This is why we worked on those factor sums before break. So x squared minus 8x plus 15, all right? So we're looking at 1 times 15, that adds up to negative 8. So factors of 15 that have a sum of negative 8. 1 and 15, negative 1 times negative 15. 3 times 5, negative 3 times negative 5. This would be 16, negative 16, 8, negative 8. So what factors add up to negative 8? So our answer for this one would just be x minus 3 times x minus 5. All right, so remember, keep working. If you guys have questions, email me. All right, and I'll talk to you soon.